Well, what's up, guys? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Hello, what's up, Kevin? Can I get a microphone check, please? Microphone check, please. Can you hear me, Kevin? Probably not. Let me do this. Bro, sounds good. Mr. What? Duncan. Oh, yeah, work done. My throwback jersey. Thank you. Oh, man. Can you send a tweet out, Kevin, and tell him that I'm live? Please. What is it? 11:45. Oh my God, I am so late, but I have a very, 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 very good reason. I'm just gonna wait for a few minutes. Let me get something to drink before I start this show. Let's see. Here, I'll send something out. I am live now. Let me get that. Let's see. New episode. Record now. Start recording now. What's up, Ariel, Kevin? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you guys for jumping in the chat. Ray, hope your son is doing well. Lots of love and prayers to him and the family. Thank you, Ariel. I love you for that. So, guys, usually I start my podcast, you guys know, 10 o'clock Pacific time on Mondays. But tonight, I was helping Evan, my son, with his algebra. And we were working on a problem. And then my son has a seizure. For you guys don't know, my son has ADHD, asthma, and he has epilepsy. Very bad epilepsy. What's up, Stadia Dad? What's up, your mama knows? Let's see, bro. I don't have time for your nonsense. Just some become whatever. Sorry guys. Hold on. Let me see if I got the podcast on. Yes, I do. All right. Thank you guys for being in the chat. Let me tell you something. All right. I don't give a damn about this show. My son, my family, my wife, my daughter, and my son, my mom, anybody. This show is just my hobby. My family is my life. Okay. So when your kids or your wife or anybody, your friends in need, you stop what you're doing and you make sure that they're okay. All right. So working on algebra, math, helping my son. He's back at school today, so we were working on his math. He had a seizure and it was pretty bad. Had to hold him in my arms while he was shaking. It's the worst thing a parent can go through. He's been having a seizure every 2 to 3 weeks. And that's one of the reasons, people, I am the gaming Cyborg, because the Cyborg is one of his favorite characters on the Teen Titans. So I'm going to be his hero, and I told him I'm here for you. So that's why I'm the gaming Cyborg. And, that was when he was a little bit little. And, it sucks. It sucks, man. It sucks. I ain't gonna lie. But thank you, and your mama knows. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, if I was flying a plane, folks, and they said, "Hey, your son needs you," I jump out that airplane with a parachute. Okay, because I do anything for my family. Family first over everything. All right, but I'm here. Let's start the show. I hope everybody's doing great. I hope you guys are safe. Let's see. That's why Ray could never be a cowboy. Hi, Spectra. What's going on? Oh, my God. Is that a new logo? I love the logo. Speaking of Spectra, Spectra is my first topic on my podcast. And I just want to say, Spectra, thank you for your vision, man. My first topic today, guys, is the Stadia Holiday Bash. That was an amazing event, people. People. Go to And Your Mama Knows. Go to Spectra. Hit the link and look at every show the content creators put in. It was a hell of a show. And shout out to Anthony the Cap. I'm a cowboy. Shout out to him because he helped Spectra. He sent me a thing in my DM and said, "Hey man, I really want you to be a part of this." Dude, I love this community. So it would not even be. I had to be a part of that because it turned out to be something amazing. And it started with Spectra. Spectra don't have 10,000 followers. No, he don't have 10,000 followers. Matter of fact, he don't even have 100 followers on YouTube. But what he did have was he had a vision for all of us to show our content and stream. If you had a podcast, if you're a video game streamer or whatever. And then, he had And Your Mama Knows went and he called her. And Your Mama Knows. And now me and Cowboy, you guys know we go at it. But it's all love, people. It's all love. I have plans to actually, in the future, to do something with Cowboy. So when you guys know WWE, you got the baby face and you got the heel. Well, I think me and Your Mama Knows, we're kind of, I don't know who's the baby face, I don't know who's the heel, but we go at it. But at, wrestling people, wrestling's not real. And they're very good friends and they love one another and they respect one another. So, Ray, we were so excited when you said you would join. Yeah, I was happy, man. I was happy, but it was a beautiful thing, people. I watched every streamer, and it was amazing. You had a young kid, Mamba45. He didn't even have 10 subscribers, but you could hear the crackling in his voice when he was thinking. He was streaming Formula 2020 or F1 2020, and you can hear in his voice how happy he was just to be a part of that. And that was very touching. Very touching. Another thing that this stream did, it brought attention to streamers that, no people really never heard of or probably heard of or whatever. It was just a wonderful show. Like, there was a guy, Dude Games. I've never heard of Dude Games. I'm just being honest. But talked to him in the Discord. I talked to him yesterday. He sent me a message. Amazing guy. I love how he interacted with the people in the chat, And then we had Stadia Dad. Let me tell you something, people. One thing I will say during this pandemic is that I've met so many friends, and they're not across the street. They're across oceans, because this holiday bash was international. We had people that were from, we had a friend that was Dutch, We got a lot of Canadians. We have people from the UK, have people from the East Coast, people from the West Coast, just joining together doing this stream. And it was amazing, man. It was amazing. Let's see what we got here. Hope to be a part of it. It will. Let me tell you something. I can tell you this right now. I know Spectra. Oh, and I can't. Oh my God, I forgot one person. Token Gamer. Token Gamer came up with something that was cool. At first, there was a little bit of pushback because we didn't think it would work. He wanted to turn part of the event into kind of like an esport with multiple cams, everybody watching while other players were interacting with other players on the screen. And he did that. He had a freaking virtual room, people. Yes, if you had Oculus, which we know, my good shout out to my friend Johnny Bionic. He went and bought an Oculus, and you could go in to a virtual chat room and watch the show. Yeah, people, it was this, people don't seem to understand, but this show that we put on, no disrespect to Super Stadia Super Saturday, but I don't remember them having a virtual room and then watching 4 people with their direct stream connected together. What people watching 4 squares on the screen, watching people fire at other people on the screen. That was so freaking awesome. Your mama, thank you. I hope you will be a part of the next one. I will be a part of the next one, the next one, the next one, and the next one, because this was something that was truly amazing. We had a special Discord, and we were all at it, putting our links in. We were all interacting. It was just amazing. Stadia Dad, he streamed. Oh my God, he streamed Star Wars, the Jedi Fallen Order. Amazing. Bibbidi Bop, Dre. Oh my God, the list. Stadia Vet Gaming. And your mama knows, and just so you know, people, just like my show today, there's things that happen. I had to start the show late. Some people didn't have their, you had to reboot. Oh, just so you know, when I say, hey guys, I'm getting on, my OBS is, no, you're not getting on right now. You better reboot. So, I mean, it's just been one of those hell of a nights, people. It's been one hell of a night. And when I beat all of you, oh my God. First of all, okay, let me look. And look, I love Anthony, but Anthony got one of the biggest heads in the whole community. I mean, his head is so big. So we played Destiny 2, right? So it was a bunch of guys against the cowboy. But the cowboy he didn't shoot nobody. He had this glowing fist that he charged people from behind or from the shadows, hitting everybody, in Destiny 2. And so he's a cheater. Just so you know, Cowboy is a cheater. He's a camper. He's a cheater. Where am I at on my podcast? Okay, we're doing good time. He's a cheater. Just want to let you know that. Oh, Lord, the Destiny match. I know, Spectra. But once again, man, shout out to Spectra. Shout out. He will forever, I have much respect, because this was a vision that he had. And let's keep it real. We got a lot of people that, stream Stadia content. And so I know, and your mom knows, he went to a lot of people. A lot of people said, hey, man, it was close to, I got to give people credit. It was close to the holidays. People on vacation, people doing, New Year's. So, and your mom knows, he went out to get he called everybody. And he got the great Eddie Player One. Okay, people. Eddie freaking Player One. Eddie Player One. You guys know Eddie Player One. He's a good dude. Good dude. He is over 1,000K subscribers on his channel. When I got into Stadia content, he was one of the people that I watched. He's a good friend of mine. I've been on his show. He has the Unfiltered podcast. He does the Trash Mob. He's worked with Chase on Stadia Talk, or now the Gaming Advocate. Just a wonderful man. What up, Rock? Good morning, Rock. but it was still 1 verse 6. Yeah, whatever, man. Good morning. Hey, Rock, I am doing my show late. My son had a seizure today, man. I said, okay, son, was C2 plus 6 equals what? And he was getting ready to tell me the answer, and he had one of his seizures. And, so I had to, thank God I caught him in my arms. And, I always give them, now people, just so you know, when someone has a seizure, their brain is like an energy charge. So they stop breathing, they start shaking, and you got to make sure they don't hit their head, and you got to make sure that they're on their side, because you want them to get whatever oxygen and breathe that they can. So as soon as my son, I go in daddy mode, so I put him on his side. You got to make sure you time it, because if he goes past a certain time, there's an emergency medicine that I have on standby that I have to give to him if he goes past like 5 minutes. So I time and see his seizures are about 2 minutes, and then he's like, sometimes it'll make him afterwards throw up, and he gets really bad headaches. So I got to make sure that my son don't hit his head and he's okay. But once again, people, remember this: family first. All this streaming, all this, that's bullshit. All right, your family comes first. My mom says, Ray, I need you. I'm on a plane. I'm flying out to North Carolina. Okay, family first. Remember that, folks. Remember, family. But my son, he's doing okay. I hate to say it, but it's something that I have to, every 2 to 3 weeks. We are working on it. We're getting ready to take him to a specialist at a hospital in San Francisco. So Kaiser, sorry, we worked with Kaiser, but now we got to take them to a specialist, and that's another thing. We've taken them to so many different specialists, and they want to cut his head open like a watermelon and go in his brain. So, we're trying to see what we can do, because you want the best for your kids. So we're working on that right now. So please keep my little son Evan in your prayers. Just so you guys know, my sister, I watched this. My sister had it, and she doesn't have them anymore. She grew out of it. So I am hoping and I'm praying. I pray to God that, my son will hopefully, these will go away. And then any other parent, there's parents that have children that have ADHD, autism. My heart goes, I don't want no parent to go through what me and my wife have to go through. And then my wife, man, she's already at a hospital. They got people in ambulances, people. They can't even put people in ICU beds. They're in ambulances because there's no room. So they have to they got ambulances lined up with people outside the hospital, with people that can't breathe because of coronavirus. They can't get a bed. They have to keep them in the freaking van. So people, please wear your mask. The people in Fresno, and Kevin, they had a burn your mask. Burn your mask. Burn your mask. We want our freedom. You guys just want to hold us in our homes. We're burning our mask. In Fresno, California, people, they had a burn your mask march. While in the in the United States, we have over what 350,000 something people lost their lives. So don't mean to get political on my show, but I just gotta wear your fucking mask. Excuse my language, but fucking wear your mask, okay? Wear your mask. Alright? Because there's people dying, alright? They got stuff, they got these new this new strand. Man, I mean, it's ridiculous, people. I never counted how many Guardians fell at my... Will you shut up and stop talking about your damn... That's the one thing about... Let me tell you about Cowboy. Cowboy will come on anybody's damn show and talk about his damn self and about what he did. Nobody give a damn what you did. You cheated. You are a camper. You are a Destiny 2 camper. You hide in the corners and you ambush people with your fist of fury. But you know what? I got a fist of fury right here for you. But Elon Musk make a technology for the brain. Yeah, I heard. I might be a little rusty, but dude, I have a card. You guys, but hey, all this video game crap, once again, that comes second and third to your family. All right, but but for real, guys, the holiday bash was amazing. Thank you, Spectra. I was answering Kashi. Don't you, I run and get. No, you don't. No, you don't. You guys watch the video. You see him with he's knocking all of us out with his power fist. Okay, he's running up behind people. So shut up. You a camper. You ain't a cowboy. You're a camper. You a Destiny 2 camper. Fisted by Ray. Dude, cowboy in his dreams wish I fist him. Oh, God, that's disgusting. Alright, but first, I love you guys. Thank you for being on late. I know some people are getting up early in the morning. I know some people it's late. I appreciate you guys being up with me. But, yeah, I just wanted to say the Holiday Bash, once again, was a wonderful event. Spectra, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I know from all the other streamers, thank you. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. It was a wonderful, wonderful event. And I do. Hey, I got hella views out of all my views for I think I averaged maybe about 20 to 30 on some of my videos. Hell, this one, the bash, I think I got over 80 views. So I was like, whoa! I was happy for that. So, want to know why Rock didn't want to be a part of the bash? He didn't know. First of all, and your mama knows, did you go to Rock and ask him? You didn't go. You didn't go to the Rock and you didn't ask the Rock. So don't you sit up there. He didn't know about it. So you shut up. You shut up. You leave my friend alone. You didn't ask him, so he didn't even know about it. I was gutted. Nobody wanted me. Thank you. You don't disrespect the Rock. You said you went to everybody. You didn't go to everybody. You didn't go to him. So don't you put that on him. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Spectra, you got my DM, bro. All you got to do is you need me to come on your show or you need anything. I'm there for you, brother. I'm there for you. All right. Next thing I wanted to talk about, people, is you guys saw the video clip. You heard the wonderful, sexy voice of Rock. Stadia stars. The stars of Stadia. So Rock rebooted a new show, people. And if you guys don't know who the Rock is in the Stadia community, then you ain't part of the Stadia community. Rock is like, he's a very, 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 very special. When I was streaming Stadia content, I didn't have anyone in the chat room. And I remember Rock, he jumped on. He says, "Hey, what are you doing?" I says, I'm playing, Tom Clancy's Breaking Point, Ghost Recon. Want me to get in with you and play? So we started playing. He gave me some advice about my overlays and about streaming. And then that began a beautiful friendship. So as you guys know, on Wednesdays, it's Rock and Ray. Stadia Rock. On Wednesdays, 12 o'clock noon time, 8 o'clock GMT time. And I love the Rock, man. Let me tell you guys. And you guys, Rock, if you guys don't know, he's got Cloudburst. He's got Rock Around the Clock. He's got the Generation X Retro Club. Does a lot of stuff for the community, people. He's a beautiful man. And I love that, man. He's my mentor. And so he also asked me to, be a part of his show, which I'm not going to say no to the Rock. And when he asked me, hey, I'm rebooting a new show, I want you to be the first guest. Would you like to do it? And I was a no-brainer. Like, hell yeah, I'm going to do it. And let's see what you said. Legend, I'll take your name down for the next. Oh, yeah, you got another thing, guys. For the people you see in my chat, you don't know who they are. Get to know that person. Go to that person's Twitter page. Go to that person's YouTube page. Follow, subscribe. Get to know. It's a community thing. Spread the love, people. Support and like your fellow people in the community. Because I had people that signed on to me, and I definitely signed on to them. It's a beautiful thing, people. Beautiful thing. Where am I at on my podcast? All right, we're doing a good time. So, I have to say, man, when we were playing Destiny 2, and Rock was interviewing me, and he was asking me questions about my childhood, and when did you get your first system? You know what it felt like, people? It felt like I was, talking to my shrink. I'm sitting on the couch. Do you remember when you was a little boy? And he's asking me it was great because I got to reminisce about my dad. My dad was in the military, and we would move to different countries, different states, and it was good. My dad died at 60 because he wouldn't smoke. He wouldn't stop smoking. That's why I don't smoke, people, because of my father, man. I watched what cigarettes and cigars and did to him, so that's why I don't smoke. But it was good to I remember my dad. Um, just we would move. We would up and move to another place in the Navy, and so it was. I was sharing my experiences being a military brat and moving to different bases and stuff. Talking about my very first console, folks. People think Atari, Coleco. No, my first console was in the 80s, and it was Nintendo. And I loved that freaking Nintendo. That Nintendo really, honestly, started my craze for collecting. Ray, when are you going to let the interview you on my interview show? Once again, and your mama knows, you just gotta hit me up in the DMs, people. Let me tell you, MM2K, hey Ray, this the time. Can you do the show? I'm there, brother. That's all you gotta do. Avery, hey Ray, we're doing an interview or we're doing something on the show. Just hit me up in the DMs, people. And people, please don't be intimidated by a Bill or Lloyd or Bryant from the Nerf Report. Send them a DM. You'd be surprised. They might answer you back. They're gamers. They're normal. See, this is the problem that we have. We think that all these big streamers don't want to mix it up with us little streamers. And it's not true. All you got to do, you got to respect their time because they have families and they have lots of contents and they're busy too. But, Eddie Player, and your mama knows, reached out to Eddie Player 1 and he said, sure. All right. Just like, and your mama knows reached out to me. You never know. Get to their game, but they may have a whole bunch of subscribers, but at the end of the day, they put their pants on and their underwear on just like we do. They're human beings, so don't be scared. And Bryant is a wonderful from the Nerf Report. He's one of my favorite people in video game journalism. He's like a true journalist, not those bait clickers, those idiots like Young Ray and Dream Sky and all those other guys. They're legit people. So yeah, ask. You'd be surprised. And if they tell you no, please don't get mad. I had one guy, he was attacking Bryant on a show because he wouldn't send me a shout out. You don't want a shout out, Ray? Well, you know what then? You're not down with us, and that's not good, people. Don't force somebody to like your content. Don't try and just because they have a lot of subscribers doesn't make them a-holes. Don't attack them. And so I had to address that, and that got addressed it, and I haven't heard from that person since. But it's a love thing, people. Did I hear Young Ray? You know what? You shut your mouth. Don't ever put Young and Ray together because we are total opposites. All right. But I just wanted to say, Rock, on my show, thank you for letting me be the first person to be interviewed on your new reboot show, Stars of Stadia. It was. Sometimes I like to watch the clip and watch the video and not to hear myself talk, but I love listening. Dude, I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of people's voices, that they should be like on TV. They should be on radio. And I'm gonna say this, Rock and Sonny. Sonny, Rock, they have those, like, even Duncan. They have these, like, voices that, should be on radio. Clive, Meg, MM2K and Project Storm. They have these personalities that just grabs you through the screen and just pulls you in. So Ray is just saying someone. Thank you, Spectra. Love you, Spectra. Let's see. I'm gonna do this real quick. Hello, everybody. This is Ray 3473. I am the gaming cyborg, and this is episode 14. I am ending it right now and starting the second part. Give me 1 second. Hello, everybody. This is Ray3473. I am the gaming cyborg, starting part 2 of the Gaming Cyborg podcast show. All right. And thank you guys for being in the chat. Thank you for listening to me. Sorry that And Your Mama Knows is in the chat. I know he's getting on your nerves. Dude Games should be on radio. You know what? I'm going to give you that too. That's another thing. Dude Games really surprised me. He really just took me by storm. I was laughing. And you're right, Dude Games is good. I like don't forget Stadia Vet Gaming, Bibbidi Bop. Let's see who else. Token Gamer. I see your vision, brother. I see what you're doing. You keep doing what you're doing, man. Innovation is great, people. Don't be scared to try new things. Because you'd be surprised what I thought that was great. Playing with all these guys and seeing it all happen on the screen in different boxes was freaking amazing. That was Token Games, y'all. So yeah, but Dude Games, amazing. Stadia Dad. Let me tell you something. Stadia. I was watching Stadia Dad the other day playing with his wife, and they were playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I would love my wife to play some video games, man, but she is so anti what I'm doing. She don't understand. She doesn't understand there's really people subscribe to watch people play video games. I'm like, sweetie, you never heard of Ninja? You never heard of Shroud? These guys make millions and millions and millions, But yeah, it's just it's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing to be a part of the Stadia community, and I love it. I love it. Because all the other stuff, let's see. Yeah, I actually was watching Token stream again today and playing together. Yeah, that's great. And I made friends. You know what? The one thing I like about our Stadia community is people. I'm in the house. We're on lockdown. It is so bad in California right now, people. I know it's bad all over the world, but this new strain is in California. It's spread. So my wife tells me that the people that can't breathe in the hospital, they gotta flip them. You ever seen a burger and you're cooking a burger and you gotta flip it over on the other side? Well, this is what they have to do to the people in the hospitals. They gotta flip them over so they can breathe, because they can't breathe on the back, so they have to turn them a certain ways so they can breathe. And then they get sore. You gotta flip them over another way so they can breathe. And then, people, let me tell you what the reality is. Some of them die. Okay? My wife, 40-something-year-old guy, died. Complications of the coronavirus. So you know what they do? They have to have guys in hazmat suits, make sure that body is taken off, bed is completely clean and sterile for the next person to try and breathe and live. And I hate to say this, people, but it's grim. It's bad. Together we're streaming Resident Evil Remake series. Nice. Alright. So we talked about the Holiday Bash, then we talked about what do you talk? We talked about the people watch the stores of Stadia. Also, Rock and Ray, Cloudburst, Rock around. Watch the premieres, guys. You know, Rock be dropping those premieres on your asses. Watch those. Let's see. Let's see. Cyberpunk. Oh my god. I gotta talk about Cyberpunk real quick. The legend you got. Yeah, that's right. So Cyberpunk people, I couldn't play Cyberpunk for 2 weeks. Game was broke. I even streamed it and I showed the people. I would stream and it would stop. And it would stop. And it drove me crazy. Because right now, that's my favorite game on Stadia. And I beat the story. I was doing the side missions. I'm trying to win cars. So what I'm doing, people, is I'm collecting all the cars. So I got a map of where all the cars are at. And I'm trying to get all the cars. But I couldn't. I went, so I did this mission to get this one car. And ever since I got that car, the game would freeze. No matter, and I could get out, go back in, the game would freeze. It would freeze, and it would freeze. Shout out to my good friend, who was also part of the Stadia Bash, William, from Stadia Pro Gaming, and also a content creator I plan on working with in the future with another cowboy, doing some content with in the future. He said, Ray, did you try fast traveling to a different area and then saving it? And I was like, no, I didn't think of that. So, Ray, I think cars just don't like you. You shut your mouth, Earl. I know how to drive, all right? Who taught you how to drive? You know, people watch my show so they can realize how to drive. You know, they watch my stream so they can know how to drive in a video game, okay? And I heard that, Ray, I watched your show, you know, when you was doing the, the Far Cry New Dawn, you inspired me how to drive better in a video game. I'm just saying, people. I'm just saying. All right. But anyway, so William tells me to fast travel to a different area. So I fast travel way out in the boonies of Nomad Land. And guess what, people? It worked. I haven't had any issues. I also dumped some. I had so much inventory. All those guns. People, look at the most guns that have the most impact. That's what you want to keep. And then just sell the other rest. Sell the other inventory or your guns. Or just destroy them so you can have components and parts. I took a year class at school that I think I'm pretty good. Whatever. You shut your mouth, Ariel. I swear, I'm going to put you and Cowboy on timeout. You shut your mouths. But anyway, so it worked. And so, you know what I did today, people? I played all morning, all afternoon. And my wife, there was certain things I had to do around the house. I didn't even do it, people. I ain't even going to sit here and lie. I was playing Cyberpunk. And so, because there's a car that I want. There's this car called the Coyote. It's got another name in front of it. It's Japanese and then / Coyote. But it's an off-road car. And it's bad. And it's about 115,000 eddies. And right now I'm at 107,000. So when I get off the show tonight, or I'm sorry, early morning, because it's past midnight, I'm going to play and I'm going to get that car. I'm so close. And how do you do that, people? You got to do the Merc missions. You got to do the police missions, do the Merc jobs and stuff. You get paid. You get money. That's how you get money. You're a hitman for hire, or you're a bounty hunter. You know, I'm helping out the fixers. And so I've been taking a bit of a break in Cyberpunk. I know, dude, Gungeon, oh my God. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people were talking trash about these new games that came, that we had for the Pro. Airy, wonderful game. El Hio, an amazing game. I love it. Love that game. Figment. You had the people who didn't have the F1 car, which I think was a hell of a deal. Because I paid full effing price for it. And some people got it for free. So, but Gungeon wasn't a pro game, but it's like, I think $14 in the store. I bought the game. Dude, it is an awesome game. Awesome game. You guys need to play that. And also Hot Miami. Hot Miami. It's a tough game, but you should play that. And Ahio, just might as well talk about the new games, the new pro. That was just an amazing game. I love Gungeon. You know, a lot of people, when they look at these retro 8-bit looking games, they turn their nose up because they're all about, you know, next gen and 30 frames per second, 80 frames per second, zero flops, and all kinds of stuff. No, guys, try them out. You'd be surprised. You know, there's a lot of indie. I will always support indie players. Hotline Miami has a second game in Stadia 2. Yes, that's right. Thank you for that shout out area. Yeah, they do. And should try it out. Try it out. So El Hio is a really good stealth game. It's about a little boy, and it looks like he's in a Catholic orphanage because you have the nuns, and you have, you know, you got all the guys in the robes, and you gotta walk past them. You gotta walk past the nuns, and you're trying to escape. Well, that's the first part. I'm at the very first part of El Hio, so it looks like he's a little boy in a Catholic orphanage, and you're trying to escape, and you're sneaking and you're hiding, and it's a beautiful, well illustrated game. Just like Until the End is another good game. And shout out to the people, 2 Tons, that created it. They're actually pretty good friends of mine. They hit me up on Twitter. They're great. They're just good guys. Good guys. But support your indie games. I know you guys love your AAA games, but indie developers got to eat too, and they do a hell of a job. You'd be surprised, man. Some hidden gems out there. You should try it out. Support. But awesome. Thank you for that shout out about yes, there is more than one Hot Miami game, so try them both. And then there's another game. Got to get out the new pro game. Yeah. I mean, I got a backlog of games, so yeah, sometimes it's good to take a break. BG3, Squid, he sent out something. Hey, I want to play BG3, man. You down to play some BG3? Which I'm like, yeah. I haven't played that game in so long. Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't played that, so I need to get back in that because I did pay like $60. What was it, like $60? And it was access. Holy cow! It wasn't even a fully game, and it did have its share of glitches, but once again, you want to support Stadia. You want to support the indie developers. You know, they need that money, people. You get games. Like that game, Figment. I know. I saw Brian streaming it, man, and most out of the pro games. You like Figment? You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to play Figment today. Christmas is pretty good, too. I think they meant to be the 6th program. You know what? I agree with you, Spectra. And I was looking at that game. That's another game. I might have to play that as well. I might have to play that because I haven't played it. I think it was And Your Mom Knows. He was streaming it one night. And I said, man, he sucks. I'm going to watch somebody else play it better. Oh, look. He's trying to turn my lights out. Let's see. Oh, there you go about Monster Boy. You shut up. You shut up, man. Ray, Monster Boy misses you. Look, I used to stream Monster Boy, and Monster Boy gave me fits. But I will tell you, there's a game called, oh my god, there's another Cyberpunk game that I was streaming, and I'm going to be streaming that soon, so, LOL. You shut your mouth up, and your mama know. You shut up, behave yourself. Behave yourself. Alright, let's see. I talked about the Bash, Cyberpunk. Oh my god, the PS5. The PS5. You should definitely, right? It reminds me of that old school Final Fantasy. Ooh, does it? Okay, I love me some freaking fun. What do I got it over here? What did I do with it? I think I hit it. Did I hit it? Yep. You said it's buried in my library of games here. But one of my I'm gonna tell you, one of my I call it my holy grail of games. It's the game like this right here, guys. Eternal Darkness, the GameCube. That's like my holy grail. Like I went look, I could not find this game, and I looked and I looked and I looked and I looked and I found it. It's like those games that just has a place in your heart. So Final Fantasy VII has a place in my heart. So there was a guy, he was selling a black label in the box with the manual books and everything. And I paid $85 for it. Don't tell me. Paid $85. I had to have it. And it's sitting on my case. It's sitting behind other games, but it was a game like this. I went to the flea market, and the guy had this game for what, $50? I said, dude, I got 40. Oh, come on, Ray. Come on, man. Come on. 50, man. Come on. I know you have an extra 10, which I did, but I got it for 40. I said, look, man, I buy all your retro games, man. Look at all your retro games. Who buy your retro games? Me. Okay, $40. But you know, he actually came up because this is an old ass game. So, but I love my retro games, people, and I love Final Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy. Yeah, the Christmas game is really good. It reminds me of, Fantasy Star. Oh my God! See, I telling you, people, games doesn't have to be next gen. It can be retro, and I love my retro games, people. Love my retro games. But let's see. Rock says PS5 dropping Maneater with ray tracing. Oh, really? Today for the okay. Thank you, Rock. I have not bought that yet because I've been looking at it and I've been tempted to get it. So, guys, it's days before Christmas, and my wife says, "Hey, I ordered Evan a PlayStation 5." I said, "What? You don't deserve no. What about me? What about me?" Oh my God, Ray, you're 47. Our baby comes first. He's no baby. Why does he get a PS5? Rock, you said it's free. Free. Oh my goodness. Maneater is awesome. I got that one. I haven't played. I've been looking at it. Maybe I'll post it up. But there's a picture of me, and I have my head in Jaws' mouth. Me and my wife. Oh my God! When Evan was in my wife's stomach, and my wife couldn't even get on the rides. I don't even know where we went to Hollywood. We went to Universal Studios, and they had Jaws, and you could put your head inside Jaws' mouth. So yes, my head was in Jaws' mouth, a fake Jaws, and it was great. It was great. Only old games I remember playing. Oh my God, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, those are amazing games. Amazing games, Ariel. Golden Axe, I play Golden Axe. And Streets of Rage, oh my gosh. We could go Streets of Rage 1, 2, 3, and you might want to try the new one, Streets of Rage 4. That's an awesome, awesome game. Go watch Chariot Gaming Man or Chariot Man. God, I'm so stupid. Can't even say nothing, talk tonight. But yeah, the legend. Did you play Streets of Rage 4? Amazing game. Watch Chariot. I watched Chariot Man Gaming play it, and I laughed so hard. Shout out to Chariot. He was also part of the Holiday Bash, and he did a spectacular job. He was playing Cyberpunk. He was killing fools. And shout out to Squid. Shout out to Squid. Good dude. And Dr. Spaceman. See, I could go on and on, and all these guys. Remember these guys' names because at the end of 2021, They're gonna be huge Stadia stars. Rock. But yes, PS5. So my wife ordered the PS5. She didn't even consult me. I said, "Why would you buy a game system and you didn't talk to me?" Well, was Ray? I heard, there was other, the other nurses that she works with, their kids. They, Nicole, you better hurry up and order. You can't order them; they're going fast. So my wife says, "It was an impulse. I just got it," and so because she wanted it to have it for Christmas for Evan, and I said, "Well, did you get the digital or did you get the disc?" "What are you talking about?" "I was playing Bash the Bitch." Rocky's so crazy. I said, "Honey, there's just like the Xbox has, they got a small one that doesn't have, you can't put a disc in. It's just digital. It's just like the PlayStation. So you know which one you got?" She says, "No." I said, "Well, let me see it." She says, "Well, I put it in a big box and I wrapped it up." So, well, I said, "You got the receipt?" So she's looking for the receipt. "Honey, did you buy games with it?" "Yeah, but..." "Where is it? What did she do with it?" "Oh!" "I bought this. I bought this for him." And I was like, "Honey, he can't put it in the game. It's digital only." And then when I saw what she paid, oh God, the amount she paid. So my wife, she bought it on eBay, folks. My wife bought. First of all, that scared. I was like, "Honey, you better pray that you don't get a box full of bricks." I don't trust when it comes to like big consoles like that. I don't trust eBay, man. I'm just saying. I don't know. I said so when it got here, and I picked it up and I felt the weight. And it was a little heavy. I'm like, man, I need some bricks. But but he opened it up and he was happy. It was digital, and we ended up downloading Spider-Man Miles Morales. Let's see. Can't wait to see you hit 1 million subs, Ray. Yeah, that will be like what 20. It'll be when I'm dead and Evan has taken over my YouTube channel. Cause that's what my son, he wants to be. He loves Ninja. He's like, "Dad, you're not a true streamer. You're not like Ninja." I'm like, "Screw you and screw Ninja." Fortnite. Oh my God. But anyway, so he opened it up and he was like, "Oh my God, oh PS5, thank you." Dad said he was gonna get me Stadia, which if you guys look behind me, I said, "Hey man, look, I got an extra, premium edition here." He said, "I don't want that. You can have that." I was like, "Damn, son, my son he hates Stadia. And that's okay. That's fine. I don't care. I love Stadia. I trust eBay, but the prices I've seen, I know, dude. I saw what my wife paid. I'm like, are you out of your mind? So I'm not gonna tell you what she paid, but let's just say she could have got the damn disc. So she paid the disc price for a digital. But you gotta do what you gotta do, people. Them damn scalpers, man. I'm gonna tell you, they gotta do something for these guys getting all these Xboxes and all these PS5s, man, and then just raping people on eBay and selling them. It's messed up. Should have got him Stadia. Well, I did. I had the premium edition. He didn't want it, and my wife she got him the PS5. But and so we played. He played Miles Morales. He beat that. Like what, in a couple of days he beat Miles Morales, because it's not that long of a game, and he's really honestly all he's been doing is playing PS4 games on the PS5. I bought FIFA, which I love playing FIFA on the PS5. I bought Madden. I bought hockey, but it's not a PS5, it's a PS4, but it still looks beautiful. Oh my god, dude. I did a slap shot in the middle of the ring, and it just went right past the goalie's ear into the net, and I went, go! And my wife runs in. She says, shut the up! And I was like, go! And I do that when I'm playing FIFA. Oh my god, FIFA. The graphics do look nice. But Ray, how is the PS5 controller? I'm gonna tell you something, dude. That controller is good. When I first I was like, I don't know. But when you start using it, what's up? He plays FIFA so he can see City win. Speaking of City, did you see what they did to Chelsea? Do you see where they are? We're climbing up. We're climbing up, man. We're getting up there. You know, I think by next week we should be sitting at the top of the table. But shout out Chase and Black Kai. How's Chelsea? How's Chelsea? City. But anyway, didn't get the PS5, but I used my PS5 controller for PC. Yeah. So I actually tested it out on my PC, and it's good, people. It takes a little. What's up, Ryan? What's going on? What's up, Ryan? Welcome. Thank you for being in chat. Join first, United. Yeah, okay. Just tune in. Well, thank you. I had to start my stream late because my son has epilepsy, so he had a seizure right before we were getting ready. I'm like, okay, dude, it's school night. You got to go to bed, and we were doing his algebra math, and he had a seizure, but he's okay. He gets seizures every 2 to 3 weeks. And you don't freak out, people. You just make sure that they're on their side and they can breathe. It goes about 2-3 minutes of horror, and then kiss him. I always kiss my son on the forehead, and I always say a prayer, because you never know, people. You never know. And make sure that he's okay. So he's fine, and I appreciate you tuning in. Let's see where we at. Where we at on time? All right, we're doing all right. I like the PS5, but where the hell? I'm just the only issue I have with the PS5, which I told my wife we could have waited until more games come out, because they have Godfall. I was looking at Godfall. I know they got the new Call of Duty, Cold War. I was looking at that, but I'm just happy that I'm playing Madden and FIFA. And it looks beautiful. It does look good. But people, you don't have to wait to buy these new consoles. If you want to try the controller out for your PC, it works. You just link it up, and it plays great. The controller is nice. It's really nice. It has a speaker, and you can actually hear the game through your damn controller too. I plugged my headphones, so I have some special PlayStation 4 headphones that I just put into it, and it works great. So now when I'm going, my wife doesn't hear me, and I have it kind of blasting in my ear. How many games you up to on Stadia? Thank you for asking. I think I'm at 118 games. And I'm looking for Far Cry 6 was supposed to be here in February. That got pushed back. Also, sorry to hear that, man. I'll keep them in my... Thank you. I appreciate that. Brian, thank you. Love you for that. Thank you. Play a lot of Rocket League with the controller. Oh, Rocket League, do you? It's a good controller, folks. I'm not going to lie. So, PS5 is going to do good. It's going to do good. And I will be getting an Xbox. I will be getting an Xbox. Did you get the PS5 headphones? You know what? I'm actually going to get the camera first, and then I'm going to get the headphones. I actually have the PS4, the big headphones. I still have my PS headphones. I used to wear those when I did my I had the virtual PS4, so I put on my PS4 headphones. But am I going to get the headphones? I don't know, but I'm definitely going to get the camera. The camera, I think it's like $50. So I'm going to trade in the Spider-Man Morales, which I know they're going to give me maybe $20 back for, and I'll get the game. But PS5 guys, right now I give it between a 1 and a 10. I'm gonna give it an 8. Give it an 8 because I need more games. I need games. But as far as graphic wise and everything, it looks good. Controller plays good, but I give it an 8. I want to see some more games. I hear the PS5 ones have new technology, something. They all say they got new something. Game Pass is getting amazing. I know. I watched Clive's show yesterday, and he was talking about Ubisoft. Can you talk about that for a bit? Let me, and your mama, let me tell you something. You don't come up in here and tell me what I talk about. I don't want to talk about what you want to talk about. No, I'm just playing. Game Pass people, let me tell you something. I honestly don't need an Xbox. I have Game Pass on my PC. I have PlayStation Now on my PC. Right now, if you bought, what games are you into right now? I love my sports. So hockey, football, FIFA. And then Stadia right now, Cyberpunk. I'm trying to finish. I've already beat the main story. I want to beat all the missions. I want to collect all the cars. So I'm trying to collect all the cars. But back to And Your Mama Knows. Gotta go to work. Stadia Dad Lee, thank you for being in the chat. I love you, brother. I love your streams. Tell your wife hi. You guys are beautiful people. I love you two guys. It was fun watching you guys play Red Dead Redemption. And now I have the Red Dead Redemption 2 bug too. That's what my son has been playing Red Dead Redemption PS4 version on the PS5. That's what he's playing right now. And Fortnite. So he goes between those two games. But the Game Pass, guys, is good. No doubt about it. The Game Pass is good. But if you bought an Xbox Series S, what are you playing? Because you sure hell ain't playing Halo Infinite. You're probably playing most of the games on the Game Pass. And I mean, I'm not going to lie. The only thing about Game Pass, people, is I'm still mad. I was playing Mad Max. And I was at the very end of finishing the game. And what did they do? They took it out of their library. I was so pissed. Now, I went and got the physical copy of the game, but I was pissed because that's the thing about Stadia. There's only one game that you saw that was taken out, and that was the soccer game, Football Manager 2020. And the reason they took that out is because Football Manager 21, because of licenses and stuff, they had to take that out. What's up, JD? What's going on, man? What's going on? Take care, guys. Yes, take it easy, Rock. Have a good one, guys. Love you, Rock. Gotta go. Have a good evening, Ray. Rock, I love you. I love you. Love you. Looking forward to working with you. What's up, guys? Let's see. Where am I at on my podcast? Oh, let me start another episode. New episode. Give me 1 second, guys. Record. Hello, everybody. This is Rate3473. I am the Gaming Cyborg, and this is part 3 of episode 14, the Gaming Cyborg podcast show. All right. Okay. That's how Game Pass gets you. It's like an extended trail to get you to buy the whole game. Yeah, well, I mean, they do have a lot. I mean, if you want to play all the what is it? The Gears of War, they have it. Like I said, I mean, you gotta give it up to. I mean, they some of the games are pretty good. The collections, I have to admit, is pretty good. But you will they will sometimes you better finish that game because sometimes that game will be taken out of the library. But Game Pass is good. I'm not gonna knock Xbox. Game Pass is cool. That was like a one-time thing. I was pissed off because I was like at the very end of the freaking game, like at the very end, and I was like, no, no, I was so pissed off. But yeah, I'm not. But see, right now, that's what Xbox got going right now because honestly, people, you play Cold War, Valhalla, the launch, and I'm just being real. At the launch day, what did they have? The Halo Infinite is going to be a while, and I've always every Xbox launch, man, you always got a good Halo game, so that's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting to play it. I wonder what Nintendo's going to do next. Haven't heard from them. Um, they got something. They got something. Well, they're doing the cloud. They got cloud gaming. You got Control and you got Hitman 3. So they're going to cloud. That's the next thing they're doing. They're gonna have games that you can stream. The thing is, they have so many games, but you will have to and download other games to be able to play everything Game Pass has to offer. Um, yeah, but let me tell you, I had one guy who was telling me, Stadia is trash because you have to, you stream all these old games. And I said, what is Game Pass? Are you telling me all the games in the Game Pass are new? Well, you see, well, some of them are like, I mean, if you look at there's a Xbox original games. If you want to take it there, they have Xbox original, and when I'm talking about the very first freaking Xbox games on the Game Pass. Great chilling with Ray before I head off to bed. Oh my good, yeah, it's past your bedtime. I'm about to end it too, man. Hope you are having a good day or night. Sorry. But once again, guys, I'm not here to do the console wars because, to be quite honest with you, I play them all. I play them all. I've always said you get some exclusives from here, you get some exclusives from there. If you are financially okay and you can buy the consoles, or you can, you don't even have to get the Game Pass. All you got to get the Game Pass or get xCloud. Boom, there you go. So, the Xbox OG was my first console. So I have two original X. So I had a guy, you know what, man, Xbox. I'm like, dude, I have two original Xbox, a Xbox 360, a Xbox One. I have xCloud. I have Game Pass. Hell, I have Microsoft. I mean, shut up. Also, Ryan had a question for you. Don't miss it. What's your favorite game at the moment? And what am I looking? Thank you, Ryan. Right now, Cyberpunk on Stadia. I played that all day long, doing the missions. My guy that I have, I'm a street kid. He's a super badass. I have the mandible claws, but people, you also have to work on your cyberware. So when you're killing people and you see the components and the parts and all the different mods, you don't use them to collect. You use those to better up your cyberware. And so mantis claws. I found this component to make them even go faster. So I'm like, so what I do, and my legs are bionic, so I can hit double tap A and leap far. So what I like to do is I like to go on the rooftops and just jump down and just I don't know if you guys remember Baraka in Mortal Kombat. That was one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat. But I'd be doing the Baraka. I jump down, and just slice them up. I don't know what hit him. Stadia Dad. I'm sat in the car waiting for it to warm up. Oh my God. Here in Manchester. That's right. Manchester City. Um, I had the OG Xbox. So I got one Xbox that's modded, and I have, oh my God, I got PS1, I have Sega, I got Nintendo, I got arcade. I mean, it's just loaded with games, and love it. And then I have my regular Xbox original, but dude, collectors, yay! Hey, City there, how are you? He's freezing his ass off. That's what he's doing. And you're pretty cool here to also. My hands hate the cold. We just got rain, man. It's been raining over here in California. Where am I at on my podcast? What am I looking? And back to your Brian. What am I looking forward to? There is a werewolf game that I've been having my eye on. I love werewolf movies, vampire movies, and they got this game called Werewolf, and it's Apocalypse something. Me and Brandon, we did a show, and I showed a trailer of it. It's awesome, and it's supposed to be coming out the end of this month on consoles and PC. But basically, you have it's a beautiful forest, and you have these people that are chopping down the trees and destroying the environment. So you got a werewolf trying to save the environment, and he can be human, he can be a miniature wolf, or he can be a lichen, a werewolf. And so I've been looking at that game. Outriders on Stadia I've been looking at. And then, where the hell is the sports games, EA? Where is the games? I want to play. I got a lot of friends like Stadia Dad. I got Lee, Stadia Mania. That play foot. We want to play football. I want to play FIFA on Stadia, and I can't do it. 6 hours of work to do, and then it's back home for some more Red Dead Redemption 2. I'll watch you later to play it, man. I'll watch you later. I need to get back. I used to be really, really, really into Red Dead Redemption 2, and then my son took over my passion for it. So he's beat the game like 4 times. He keeps beating it and then playing it, and he loves the game. And so that's what he's a huge Red Dead Redemption 2 fanatic. Shout out to Color TV. Let's see. What else? Let's see. So I talked about the Stadia Badge, Cyberpunk, Stars of Stadia, my PS5, KFC console. Who's going to get the KFC console, guys? Kentucky Fried Chicken Finger looking good. Oh, my God. Gaming and warming up your chicken strips. So, I'm in California, and the news that me and my wife watch, we watch KTVU, Channel 2 News. And my wife, she was ironing her uniform. The news came on, and it was the KFC console. I said, holy crap, this thing is real. I thought it was just a joke. I thought the damn thing was a joke, but it's not, people. It's not a joke. It is a damn gaming system. And it's a pretty powerful system. And you can heat your chicken strips. Let's see. Car is nice and worn now, people. Catch you later. Drive safe, my friend, and have a wonderful day at work. I will never have KFC again. I had really bad poison from their chicken sandwich. Dude, let me tell you a story. Okay. There was a guy, they like to throw the flour and put the chicken in the fryer and all that. There's a guy that dropped the chicken on the floor. He didn't see me looking, but I saw him. Okay, I was behind the counter waiting for my order. Chicken dropped on the floor. And he looked to the left, and he looked to the right, and he looked And he put that damn chicken back into the with the other chicken. Then he looked and he saw me. He said, "Did you see that?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Shh." And I turned around. "Sir, your order, your order. Can I get my money back?" He said, "Well, what happened?" I didn't, you know what? I could have said something, but I'm not a hater like that. I said, "Your man behind the counter dropped the damn chicken on the damn floor and stuck it back in the batter. You think I want to eat some chicken here?" I just walked out, man. I walked out. I'll never forget. I was in Oakland, California, and there was a Subway, and I got the, what was it? It was the BLT Italian sandwich. And the guy lifts up the lid, and there's a roach that came out of the freaking lettuce, right? And he took his hand, which he had his gloves on, smack, hit the roach, and swiped it off, and just pushed it off the counter. And he said, "Did you still want me to make you a sandwich?" And I said, "What the do you think?" Walked out, man. So, people. I worked in fast food, man. I worked at Burger King when I was at high school. And there was a guy, "Where's my order at? You guys take it too slow." And there was a guy named Sydney. And Sydney says, "Ray, let me make that BK broiler for him." What BK broiler was this, it's a chicken. It's a chicken patty. Took the chicken patty and he dropped it in the front of his pants. Then he did kind of like a hula hoop with it. Put the chicken patty on the bun. I saw him pull some curly hairs from the front. He sprinkled it in his mayonnaise. And he smeared it across the chicken patty. Then the fries. Not the fries from the fryer, but the fries from the... So old food, we would throw it in this thing called a waste bucket to throw it out. He took old fries from the trash, put it in the frying oil, heated it up, and gave them those French fries. Don't talk trash in the drive-thru, people. That's all I got to say. People, Popeyes when I'm feeling ratchet, Chick-fil-A when I'm feeling clean. JD. I like Popeyes, man. I'm a Popeyes man, dude. I love Popeyes. Rose just asked the flavor. Shut up, Arrow. Protein. LOL. He got the musty chicken sandwich. Yes, he did. He sure did. Oh man, the patty must have tasted. He never came back, so you know he ate it and drove away. Once again, do not talk trash in the drive-thru, especially in the hood. Don't even eat in the hood, people. Don't eat in the hood. I'm not gonna tell you any more stories, but don't order in the hood. He got a tea bag. Yeah, my Ray, it's about to be 4. Oh my God, man! I'm about to close out my podcast. I'm about to close it right now. I have to get up for working for. Oh my God, and your mama knows. First off, people, thank you. You can watch anybody else, and you're watching me, and I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Sorry I started late, the show late, folks, but like I said earlier, you know, when your kids and your family need you, family first. My last bit of the show, first of all, the KFC console, it's over $3,000. On KFC, they said it was $3,100. I'm not getting it. Not for no damn $3,000. Hell no. West Coast Life is... Tell me about it, JD3. I'm gonna end the podcast. Do I got time to end it? I sure did. People, Ray, you have the biggest heart, my brother. Love you, man. I love you too, people. People, for you guys don't know, me, Anthony, and William from Stadia Pro Gaming, we're working on something for you guys in the future. Okay, it's coming up. I love working with content creators. I love working with other minds, good minds, and creating stuff. So, you know, I got nothing but love for Anthony. He's a good person. He's a good content creator. He's a good streamer, and he has a big mouth. What can I say? But 2021, I plan on working with other content creators. I've had people reach out to me. Hey, could you do my show? Be somebody that can come on there certain times. I'm like, of course, because I want our community to grow, and I'm trying to grow my brand. I want to help other people grow their brand. So if you need anything, hit me up in my DMs, interviews, whatever. People, I'm just like you. I'm nobody. I'm not, just like Eddie Player One, man. He helped with the holiday bash. Eddie Player One's got a huge heart. I'm gonna tell you how big his heart is. He was trying to raise $200 for the homeless in Montreal, Canada. He raised over about almost 700. He raised over $700. Okay, and he was just crying because all the love that he got from the people in the chat room in the community. And that's what a community is all about. Coming to help your fellow brothers and sisters and helping them out. And that's what I love to do. I want to help. So if I can help, if it's something that you need, I'm here for you. So later, you guys. Nice having a little chat. Ariel, love you. Thank you for stopping in. So yeah, 2021, the Cyborg, planning on doing new content, playing new games. I'm gonna be streaming people stuff from Xbox and PlayStation and GeForce Now. I'm not just gonna do Stadia and Luna, but I plan on doing other, because I'm the gaming Cyborg and I love games. So look for me to do some other things too outside of Stadia in 2021. I'll hit you up in the DMs. Okay, cool, JD. I appreciate it. But with that, people, please, we are in a pandemic. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and be safe. And if you're in lockdown, stay your ass inside. Play games. Don't go out. The only time I go out, people, if I need to get essentials or I need to put gas in my car. That's it. I'm not going out. Can't go out anywhere. Everything's locked down out here. So just, be safe. Play video games. And also spend time with your family. Family first. Sometimes, we play a lot of video games, but sometimes you got to put the controller down and spend time with your family and your loved ones, because you only got one life, people. One life. And your family comes first. So with that, people, let's see. I want to thank Ariel. I want to thank Cody. I want to thank Rock, Spectra. Thank you for your vision. Anthony and your mama knows. Thank you for helping Spectra with the bash. Thank you, JD3. Thank you, Stadia Dad. Thank you, Ariel. Let's see who else. Can't forget Ryan. Thank you, Ryan, for the questions. Let's see who else do I have in here. And of course, Kevin, my best friend, who lives around the corner, and he also sponsors me with Moji Life Air Fragrance. Thank you guys. I love you guys. For you guys, look at the names in the chat. Get to know them. Send them a line. If they got a website and they got a Twitter, follow, subscribe. You'd be surprised. You meet new friends. And in these days and times, we need all the friends and all the love and support. With that, love you guys. Sorry I was late tonight, but like I said, I had some family issues, but it's all good. I love you guys. Take care. And this is Ray3473. I am signing off on my podcast show. See you later. Catch me on Twitter. I always post what I'm doing next. Peace. I'm going to hit you with my intro. Outro.